These two squads seem pumped and ready to go. Hey, everybody, it's James Cebulski back for EA Sports. I'm looking forward to this one. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. The Nighthawks start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Takes the hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. On the attack along the boards. The Nighthawks have it against the wall. Backhander in front. Nice save from point-blank range.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Cutting to the front of the net. Decides to think about it. Pass out front. And that's deflected off someone in front. Takes the feed. Blocked him in the open ice. He's got a breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
And that's intercepted it, trying to shake loose. He's in all alone. And he goes back to regroup. Handles it along the blue line. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. From the open ice, they gain the line. And there's the save.
These are the types of games that offense love and defense hates here, James. I mean, the puck is going north-south every single time. Both teams trading chances at either end.
The Nighthawks win the faceoff. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Wagner.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Late goings of this period. The game is still scoreless. Littles won the draw here in their own zone. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Tremendous stop by Lehman. Long lead pass into the neutral zone. Monster blocker stop by Wagner. The Icebreakers will play it from the defensive zone. The Nighthawks gain possession. Nice zone entry from the middle. Here's an odd man rush. The Nighthawks take it along the wall. Puts it on goal. Turns it aside with the glove.
Not surprised at all that she was able to power this to the net. I mean, she's got the will, she's got the power behind her stride, as well as the shielding ability to take it to the net. Just a fabulous job to get that shot off.
He scores!
Goaltenders spend so much time tracking pucks, anticipating plays, and knowing exactly where they are in the net, and he thought he had this covered, but unfortunately, he was beat just inside the post.
Here's a short pass to G. And he takes the pass. Taken by Little. Beats over! What a great read, breaking up the pass. The Icebreakers have it now. Puck picked up by G.
Little's been so dangerous tonight, James. He scored the go-ahead goal, and he's got the puck on his stick now.
Carries it, scoops up the puck, and he's in on a breakaway. He scores! Breakaway in the back of the net.
Well, even as he was encroaching on the goaltender here, James, you knew that he had a ton of confidence, and he has got some resources. He's got a great skill set, and he buries it.
Here in the late goings of the period, we got a tie game. Here's a chance, and he gets just enough of it to keep it out from the back of the net. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. The Icebreakers win the draw. Here they come up along the wing. Sends the puck across. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You sense an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net.
The Icebreakers have put themselves in the enviable position of playing with the lead, Cheryl.
You always rather be ahead, wouldn't you? It's the best place to be, but you want to extend that lead. You want to have an ability to play a little more comfortable, James. You got to stay aggressive, you got to manage the puck, and you got to look to attack the net.
Taken along the wall by G. Moves it quickly over to Little. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. The Nighthawks have manufactured a lot of chances here in this first period, but they still find themselves trailing late. Kings won the draw after that neutral zone face-off. Scoops up the puck now. The Nighthawks will play it in their own end. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck along the boards. And the officials are going to play on here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this icing is going to be waved off. Coaches love this kind of intensity by their players. You get in a foot race, you keep your feet moving, and let the game go on.
And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Takes a shot, and he turned that one aside. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Quick pass to G. Drives to the paint. And he's got a little jump. All alone. Oh, what a save! Back-to-back saves there. Strong defensive effort. The Icebreakers scoop it up along the boards. Delayed penalty looming. All hands on deck here as the extra attacker is now out. Dishes it off. And look at this. They're calling a penalty shot. One-on-one with the goalie. What a save on the penalty shot.
I think he had a book on the shooter here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he makes a brilliant save.
Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Jackson's taking it from his own end. Slides it across. And a solid save there as we play on. Oh, he needed to make that save with time running down. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. Well, after an absolute volcanic eruption in the first offensively, it kind of settled down here, Cheryl, more to your style, I would say, right?
Yeah,
as a defender.
Yeah, as a defender, it became more defensively structured, and I bet that the coaches had something to say about that, but certainly not as much fun for us, not as entertaining as the high-flying octane offense in the first period.
Well, this should be an absolute firecracker of a game tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. Welcome back to EA Sports. And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. And here we go. The puck is dropped, and we are underway. Look out. Here they come on the attack. Fantastic save.
Lehman's been outstanding. I mean, he gets to position to be able to make that point-blank save.
Oh, what a hit against the boards.
Executed perfectly, James. I mean, he can't maneuver. He's got nowhere to go. He's lined up, and then he's taken down. I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Getting into the later stages of this period. Still no score in this one. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Moves with the puck at the corner. Denies him!
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
And he takes the feed. Slides by the check. With the stop. Pass in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. He's got a step on a breakaway. What a save! That's how you do it!
That's a great save by the goaltender. Really quick, James. Anticipates quick movements to be able to prevent that deke from going in.
Oh! Off the iron!
A huge opportunity to go ahead in this game, James, but it hits the pipe and out. Now they're chasing.
Tiptoes around the poke check. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call.
Well, the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Vancouver's gained possession along the boards. Here we go, on-man rush here. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. And he sidesteps the check there. He's got a step. Turns it aside on the breakaway. Ho, ho, ho.
Well, you can tell that he didn't lose his cool with this one-on-one battle. Real quiet, feet in the crease, technical movements, and makes that huge save.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, what a stop by Wagner! In the final moments of this period, still scoreless in this one. The Icebreakers win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Scores on the one-timer!
This goal is a product of the goaltender not being able to find the puck. And anytime you're in the offensive end, you want to get traffic in front for this very reason. You can see him battling in the butterfly to try and find it, and he finds it too late.
The Icebreakers take a 1-0 lead here in the late goings of period number 1. This is a huge goal momentum-wise, isn't it?
Well, yeah, James, if you score a goal at the beginning of a period or at the end, it really sets the tone and temperature for your team. And it also puts your opponent back on their heels, and that's exactly what you wanted to happen. But now that the game is wide open, you're heading into intermission. So that's going to give both teams an opportunity to reset. You got to find a way to continue to push in that second period.
They score, and it's back to...
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing because, listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here. And they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense.
Vancouver's won the draw in the neutral zone. Here they come on the rush. And he's got the answer for that one. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Here in the late goings of the period, the Icebreakers have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Oh, what a hit along the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
And there we go. Icing is the call.
Well, I love this hit here, James, trailing in the game because it provides energy. It provides a spark. But he's trying to elicit response from the rest of his team because if all of a sudden they come out there and shift after shift, they start to impose their physical will, they're going to create momentum, and momentum can carry them back into this game.
The Icebreakers move the puck in the defensive zone. Here's a chance on the attack. Penalty coming up. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
And we're going to get a penalty coming up here.
When it's just you and the goaltender, you got to get a shot off. And coming in from behind because there's no time and space, the tripping call leads to the penalty shot.
Here's his chance, one-on-one with the goalie. Shot makes the stop under pressure. Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the face-off. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. The Icebreakers have it in the offensive zone. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Jesus got the win off that draw. One-on-one with the goaltender. Denies the deep. Wow.
That was a great effort by the shooter here on the breakaway, James, trying to outweight the goalie. I thought that he had a little more time. He could have waited, paused, and tried to elevate that puck, but the goalie had to make a nice save to keep it out.
Slips by the check. Gives them nothing in front.
This is just a fantastic drive to the net here, James. I love his stick placement relative to his body position. This is a textbook shield to get the shot off.
Picked up along the boards by Dickey. Sends it out in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. here nearing the final 60 seconds. 59 seconds to go. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone.
Well, James, the goaltender's going to take a hard shot here. I thought he got square to the shooter, but unfortunately a little bit leaky as this one winds up in the back of the net.
Chiefs has had a lot of jump to their game so far here this evening, but yet they still trail here late in the opening frame. Vancouver's got the puck in their own end. Cuts to the paint. And he opts to wait for more support. Scores! It's in the back of the net.
You kidding me? 2 goals in 10 seconds?
Incredible, and look at this. We've got a brand new game now.
Well, a comfortable lead. It goes by the wayside. Giddy up. They've been behind all game, but they've clawed their way back with good habits, and they find themselves at an even score.
Vancouver's jumped right back into this one by evening things up, and they have to have the momentum now, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, when you're in the last few minutes of a period and you get the equalizer, those next few shifts are really important things to dictate the pace and see if you get another one, right? You can feel the energy right now. You can see it on the body language. You can see it on the bench. Ooh, now they got to get out there and they got to deliver on these next shifts.
The Icebreakers slide the puck near the point. Loose puck, and he's in all alone. And that's broken up with a stick in front.
Wagner's found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Play is blown dead with the offside. Nice job tying up his opponent. Skates to the crease. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Lehman. All alone. Game on his stick. There it is. There it is. They scored a win in overtime. There's the final horn, and this one's in the books. The Icebreakers come through in a real dogfight tonight, Cheryl.
Yeah, at the end of the game, when everyone's pressing, it's tough to close it out, and I thought that they had good defensive posture, and they were able to get it done. Well, this is just a sweet set of hands and a fabulous deke to get the goaltender out of position and then slide it in right by the post.
Well, on behalf of Cheryl Pounder, my broadcast partner, my name is James Cebulski. Thank you so much for joining us. A fun night of hockey tonight, and we look forward to bringing you more action soon. See ya. What a great night for some puck. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. So glad you could join us. Let's go. The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. The Nighthawks kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. And that's just out of reach. Quick pass to Jordan. The Nighthawks have it now. It's a contact sport, people. There's a proof right there. The Icebreakers take it along the wing. Takes the pass. Big save in front.
Sometimes when you have no time to think and make these types of saves, I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
And that goes wide!
There'll be some frustration with that one. You gotta love that he got to...
Trying to shake the defender! He's in! Denies him on the breakaway! And he fights off another save! And that skips out of the offensive end. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. The Icebreakers move the puck in the defensive zone. And out comes the extra attacker with it. There's the whistle, and the official is signaling for a penalty shot. And here he comes from center. Play is done. Penalty shot is over, simply put. Can't do that. Here in the later stages of this period, still looking for our first goal. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Pass to the front. Nice poke check. They go on the attack through center. Breakaway. What a save on the play.
That's a timely save, and it's going to generate a ton of momentum for his team here, but he's so composed, he's patient, and just steers the puck aside.
The Icebreakers will play it from the defensive zone. Here's a shot. Stops that one right with the team logo in the chest.
Wagner's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net, outstanding performance by him on that last one.
From his own end, he picks up the puck. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. Tries to get it over to Jordan. Return pass. They've got some momentum here. And a great read to turn that play aside. The Nighthawks look to start the transition game. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Play is called for offside. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Takes possession with the puck off the draw. The Nighthawks played along the wing. Here they come on the attack. Fires it, and he's got that one. Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here. James just lined up perfectly and then is able to elicit that massive hit.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, we've still got zeros on the board. Abdullah's won the faceoff.
Great face-off win by the center. Now they can get out of their zone and get a change.
To his teammate, and he makes a save there. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. has won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. The Nighthawks gain possession along the wall. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. The Icebreakers have it now. Loses his check, and he's on the breakaway. Big time save. He was dialed in there.
Well, he has the benefit of seeing it coming here, James, so he gets himself set to position he anticipated. I think he has a book on the shooter, to be truthful, and he makes a save.
And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Stones him with the blocker. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck against the wall. Tap, he's got a step. What a save by the Tendy there.
Well, he's exuding a ton of confidence, not sitting back in his neck, challenges and make the save.
Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Abdullah's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Passes it over, and he's able to handle that one. Trying to get it out of their own end. Takes the puck at the point. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. The Icebreakers get a hold of it. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And he snags that one with the glove. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Here in the late going to the frame, we're still scoreless. Abdullah's won the draw here in the offensive zone. And he makes the easy save. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. The Icebreakers take possession off the face-off. Looks like there's a and a penalty's coming up on the play.
Without a doubt, this is a call. I mean, you're in on the breakaway, you're all alone, and then the reach from behind takes out your skates for the trip.
He takes a deep breath at center ice. It's go time here. Big save and breathe that sigh of relief. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Grabs it in his own end. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. Moves into the slot. Great save from in tight.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Backhand with intention. Oh, what a save in front. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Big-time stop.
The goaltender's at the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
And we'll reset things after that icing. The Icebreakers win it.
Center bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
Here's a chance. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. The Nighthawks will play it in their own end. Takes the shot. Easily turned aside by Wagner. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Feeds it over. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. And a successful clearing attempt. Oh, look at this chance. Gets in front of it. Scores! Good night, OT winner. Wow, did they work for that one tonight.
How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a scoring chance that they're unable to convert on, and you get going the other way, and you're able to execute. It really is a 200-foot game.
EA Sports bringing you the heat, bringing you the noise, and bringing you what should be a fantastic matchup tonight on the ice. Both teams are lined up, and we are set to get things going. The Icebreakers have won the draw, and we are now underway. Here's a chance behind the net. Forces the turnover. Picks up the puck at his own end. Gains the zone from the right. From the point, they take control of it. The Icebreakers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Moves it to King. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Now a quick pass to Lemieux. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Late goings of this period. The game is still scoreless. Lemieux's won the draw and they're on the attack. Oh, gets a pass. They score! Right on the doorstep. The rebound there to be had. And they made no mistake about tucking that one home. The Icebreakers finally get the game's first goal here in the late goings of this frame. What are they doing right here, Cheryl?
Well, I think they're being aggressive, James. I mean, they've got that attack mentality. They're not sitting back, and now that they put one in, it's about staying the course. They'll need to get to this intermission and talk about continuing to push towards that end goal.
Picks up the puck. Jordan's got it deep in the offensive end. With possession along the wall. And that's a smart heads-up play by Lemieux. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Oh, she gets by! Oh, he stopped it! That was insane!
It almost looked like everyone was stopping, thinking it was in the net. I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, that's athleticism, desperation, compete, call it what you will. It's everything wrapped into one. Ooh, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself
all alone! Oh, beautiful save on the play!
And you gotta love these one-on-one battles. In particular, the goaltender, so aggressive, tracks the puck and makes the save. I really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coaches, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
Gaining steam here on the attack. Turns it away on the slot shot. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. She takes the feed. King's got it along the wing. Whiffs on that. The Nighthawks move the puck in the defensive zone. Jordan's got it across the line. Takes a shot. And the puck skips off the glove. Quick feed to Jordan. And that goes off the iron and stays out.
The Nighthawks are trying to claw their way back into this game, and that's not how you do it. When you have an opportunity to execute, you have to find the back of the net.
Here's it scores! What an opportunity, and delivers! The Icebreakers double their lead to 2-0 now as they look to head into the intermission.
Oh yeah, and they'll need to keep their foot on the gas pedal when they come out for the second, James, because man, did they ever get an effective start in the first, putting a ton of shots on net.
And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. King's got it in the defensive zone. The Icebreakers are on the attack. Here's a short pass to King. And he catches that one with the glove. Lehman's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Here in the late goings of the period, the Icebreakers now lead by 2. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Picked up along the wall by Lemieux. Way too high.
James, I'm not sure if goals look better when they go bar down, but you can see that he was looking to go bar down, and instead he sails it up over the net.
Here's the chance. Grabs it with the glove. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Takes it to the net.
That was coconut.
And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They've garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back.
The Icebreakers already lead it by a significant margin here late in this first period. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. The Nighthawks are across the line and into the offensive end. Oh, a clutch save!
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot.
Breakaway! And makes the save. The Nighthawks have it against the wall. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. The Icebreakers have been rewarded with the lead here late in this first period with all the shots they put on net. Lemieux's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Cap. The Nighthawks gain possession. The Icebreakers take possession in the neutral zone. The Nighthawks have it from their own end. Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you gotta love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
Clock ticking down here inside the first period. Takes a shot. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is gonna love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Answered the call on that play. Lemieux's got it to the side. Picks up, scores! And that's 4 in a row, and they are rolling tonight.
Well, the whole bench is rolling. Why? Because they're all getting goals and apples, padding the stats tonight. You can feel the energy as they're all standing up. They've gotten 4 in a row. Well, James, this goal is twofold. I mean, just a beautiful pass. You got to read the coverage and know where to put that puck, find the seam, and deliver it. And, of course, you got to get to that right spot. And when you get the gift, you got to put it in the net. Nice combination there.
Across the line along the left wall. Moves it in front, and that's stopped. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. That's gloved by Wagner. Pays it up, dying seconds, and he makes the save. The Icebreakers players have certainly come with a message tonight, and that is attack the net. They have had plenty of scoring opportunities and lead here big time nearing the end of period number 1. Final horn has sounded, and that's all she wrote tonight. Well, I'll defer to the doctor of defense here in the broadcast booth, but a shutout performance, top-notch, you'd say?
Oh, it's top-notch. And, yeah, you got to give some credit to the defense on this one as well, allowing him to see some pucks. But I thought he made some real nice saves early in the game, and then, of course,
Oh, the energy, the tension, the excitement, the electricity. Let's get ready. Buckle up, everybody. It should be a fun one tonight on the ice for EA Sports. setters glide into position for the opening draw. The Icebreakers take possession to get this one underway. The Nighthawks gain possession in their own end. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Pokes it away in his own end. The Icebreakers have it now. And here's the pass to Gretzky. He's got a step. Oh, it just kind of muzzles that one. Scores! The Icebreakers finally break through here in period number 1.
Well, it's so important to drop one. It gives you confidence to recognize, hey, we can score on this goaltender, and you take that energy and you head to the dressing room for intermission. You get some much-needed rest, and you got to come out flying in the second.
With the stop. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. That's a solid check on the play. Quick pass across to Gretzky. Goes right to the crease.
I am
A pair of goals just 20 seconds apart.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Man, talk about putting your opponent on their heels. I love the way that he creates the space with his speed here. And, I mean, if you look at him in the way he attacks, he knows exactly where he's going to go. He's driving play because he trusts his feet. I mean, he is so fast. He blows by the defender.
Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
The Icebreakers have a big lead already here as we near the end of period number 1. They have certainly come to shine tonight.
I love the way they were able to execute on this odd man rush, James. Really use the ice to their advantage, manipulating their opponent, the ice that they did have, and then they were able to capitalize when the shot came their way.
The Nighthawks will play it from the defensive zone. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. And he grabs the loose puck and he's in all alone.
I am
That's how you finish a breakaway.
Well, he breaks away from the pack with his speed, James, and makes no mistake. Very decisive and puts it in the back of the net.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the Icebreakers have a 4-goal lead. And they win that neutral zone draw. Odd man rush. Let's move to the middle. And that chance is blocked. Avoids the defender. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck.
I am so great.
And he's not done yet. Wow.
No, I mean, how many more are going to come now, James? The floodgates have opened. Well, they opened a long time ago, but that puck is following him around, and every chance he gets, he's bearing it.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Look at this. It's a penalty shot. Goaltender takes a deep breath, and here we go. Makes a save and locks it down between the pipes.
Yeah, and you don't have to look pretty doing it. What you have to do is make yourself as big as possible and keep it out, and that's exactly what he does.
The Icebreakers have come to play with some jump in their step tonight. Look at the shots on goal. They've generated an already lead comfortably nearing the end of the first. Dishes it off. Takes the feed, moving in. All alone. Oh, what a save, goalie advantage there.
Well, yeah, and how often you see it after practice, James, like 5-puck breakaway after breakaway. Well, this goaltender, he does his job, making himself big as possible and taking away any daylight.
Puts it on net. He scores! My goodness, it's a night for the ages on his part.
It really is, James. He's playing with such confidence, and every time he takes it to the net, you know that he's not going to be denied. It's in him, he's attacking, and he's buzzing all around the ice.
The Icebreakers have created a lot of scoring chances so far, and they lead it late in this first period.
Oh, James, you knew his teammates were looking to feed him. He was set up. He was chomping at the bit. Well, he got the delivery, and he converted on it.
Oh, he rocked on
Oh, that's gotta feel terrible, James. I mean, he finished his hit right through his check. Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
The setters will glide into the dot. Gretzky's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. The Nighthawks scoop it up along the boards. From the left side, they gain the zone. Hammers them into the boards. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Oh, he stopped it. How did he do that?
I have no idea, James. I don't even know how he tracked the puck, let alone got to it. I mean, unbelievable. His team have got to find a way to rebound off of that one. Unbelievable save.
And he scores. Gretzky's won the draw. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. The Nighthawks move it in. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. And that slides right out to center ice. The Nighthawks have it now. In all alone on the breakaway. Hits the post.
And what an opportunity there as he looks to shoot that puck. He's in good position. He can see exactly where he wants to go. Just misses.
There's the whistle as the play was offside. The Icebreakers are up big here late in the first period. Gretzky's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. The Nighthawks gain possession along the wall. Oh, and there's a big-time hit.
Well, that's a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly, and threw it.
Scores! And look who's at it again!
Well, you don't replicate these nights very often, James. You got to appreciate them when you get them and continue to pad the stats.
The Icebreakers have controlled this game here in the first period. More shots, more goals. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Loses the coverage there. Stopped by the goaltender.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right...
Blazing in on the breakaway. He scores! What a goal! What a finish on the breakaway!
And this is all generated by his speed, James. He gets one stride on his opponent, and then it becomes 2, 3, and then he's in open ice, and he makes no mistake.
Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. The Nighthawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Huge stuff by Wagner.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
Right in the low slot, and he scores. Good read by the winger as the two centers tie up. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. Breakaway! Oh, what a stop on the breakaway!
Well, it's a one-on-one battle, and the goaltender's going to win this one here, James.
Oh, it stayed out! It stayed out! What a save!
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save.
17 seconds now on the clock. Rocks him on the play. He's got a step. Scores! Oh, wow! That's how you finish a breakaway.
Yeah, no double pumping on this one. He knew exactly what he was going to do, saw the daylight, and took it, James, for the finish.
The Icebreakers have capitalized on their scoring opportunities and lead comfortably here late in the first. And with the two centers tangled up, the winger skates away with it. And things starting to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. Final horn sounds, bringing this one to an end. Well, he came, he saw, and he conquered every shot he faced in goal tonight.
Well, he was the last line of defense, but I thought the team in front of him also did a good job of making sure he saw the shots, James. But man, did he have to have some timely sequences to keep the zero up on the board.
Here we go. This should be a fun one on the ice tonight. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. Let's drop the puck. And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. The Nighthawks win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Here's a shot. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. In the final moments of this period, still no score in this one. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And it's a quick pass to Dubé. And he coughs it up with the pass. Passes out front. Off the pipe. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. Nice job tying up his opponent. Here he is all alone, right in the open ice. He scores! Breakaway finish. That's how you do it.
Well, fantastic read on the goaltender here to be able to bury it on the breakaway, James. Love his pace from start to finish.
The Icebreakers have struck first here in period number 1, although it comes a little late.
It's late. It's deep in the first period, but it doesn't matter. Timing is everything, and when you get the first goal, you're on the board. You've got the confidence. You've got the momentum.
Look out. Here they come on the attack. Oh, what a save. I can't believe he kept it out.
I don't even know how he got to that puck there, James. Goalie coaches are going to continually work on position while this has nothing to do with it. This is all about will get
all alone. He scores!
Incredible. 2 goals, 30 seconds apart.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snack is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely. The Icebreakers extend the lead to 2-0 here. We're still only in period number 1.
Well, they've really dictated pace in this one. They've owned the puck, and in the offensive zone, they're putting pucks to the net at will, and they're just dominating in terms of their shot selection.
Trying to clear from the point. Looks to make something happen. Carries it across the line. Moves the pass in front. And he opts to backtrack here on the play. Moves it quickly over to Jackson. They go on the attack from the left side. Here's a chance in front. Oh, great save and a beauty on the play. Jackson's got the puck in his own zone. Here they come on the attack. And that one's denied. The Icebreakers have it against the wall. He's in all alone. Score! These two squads seem pumped and ready to go. Hey, everybody, it's James Cebulski back for EA Sports. I'm looking forward to this one. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The Icebreakers start with possession as we are now underway. And that's off a stick. Broken up by Greggy. And that's a great read to pick off the pass. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Dello. Oh, wow. Oh, what a stop with the paddle.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest.
He might have a step here. He's in the clear! What a stop on the breakaway! Trying to shake loose. Great save! Wagner's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Just here in the late stages of this frame, we've still got zeros on the board. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Handles the pass. Oh, it stays out! Wow!
I don't know how it stayed out. Neither do the fans in this building, no matter who you're cheering for. You gotta give kudos to that save, James. We thought it was in the back of the net, so did everyone else. I'd say he has some fast-twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Breakaway! Scores! What a finish!
Two parts to this. I mean, he's on a breakaway, so he had to get to the right spot, break away from the pack, and then he's got to finish here, James. I just love the confidence. He was very decisive in his move to be able to put this by the goaltender.
The Nighthawks lead it here late in this first period.
I love this play, James. It's IQ and instincts that lands on this puck. And then he separates himself from the group with a few quick strides and gets in on the breakaway. Love the finish as well. Read the goaltender perfectly.
Big time stop there. Oh, great read. Can't pull the trigger. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Goalie with the stop. Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. The Icebreakers take possession off the face-off. Here's a race for the loose puck. The Icebreakers will play it in their own end. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. And off the draw, they win the face-off. Shoots, crosses the line, and is on the attack. Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it. Well, this is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down. They're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
Moves by the check. Flips it on net. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Here in the late goings of the period, the Nighthawks have taken a 1-0 lead. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. He grabs the puck here at the point. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses the handle, and it dies on his stick.
And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Here's a pass to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. He's got a little jump. Goes him on the breakaway. And now it's grabbed by Greggy. Save made by the goalie.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
Wagner's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Off the face-off, they take the puck. The Icebreakers looking against the half wall. Stopped by the goaltender. Shot! And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Sends one up to Dello. Trying to shake the defender. They get that one to go.
It's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway and then you get nothing in return. A missed opportunity.
Scooped up along the wall by Brady. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Takes the pass through the middle. Quick shot! And there it is, stopped by Lehman. Handles the puck. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Sends it in front! And he denies that great opportunity there. Oh, he made the save! How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and
He might have a step here. He's in all alone. Missed the net on the play.
Oh, that's going to be frustrating, James. You worked so hard for that opportunity, and you missed the target.
Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Big-time defensive play. Quick pass to Schutz. The Icebreakers take possession in the defensive end.
Wagner's been so impressive, in particular in that last sequence, James, and he's out of gas. It didn't prevent him from making that save, but now he's going to get some much-needed rest as that puck heads out of his zone.
Chance on the breakaway. Big-time save. Oh, my goodness. And they make the most of the time remaining.
Well, it's a buzzer beater there, James, and they are now buzzing heading into the intermission. You know that's carried momentum. They'll have to find a way to start the next period the same way they ended the last one. I just love this goal all the way around here, James. I mean, the incredible vision to make this pass. It's about seeing where that player is going to be one step before they get there and then hitting it tape to tape. That pass is on the money, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Sends the pass over. It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. And he shuts the door on that.
What a timely save, James. I mean, if that doesn't ignite a fire to his entire team, I don't know what will. He's doing everything to keep his team in this.
The Nighthawks have been the better team so far in this first period. They've had multiple scoring opportunities, and as a result, have the lead. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. It is all over. Well, partner, the story in goal tonight, right?
I mean, he was so calm in the net. And when you have a goaltender that's standing on their heads, guess what? You have a ton of confidence to play your game. He was fantastic between the pipes.
Well, this should be an absolute firecracker of a game tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. Welcome back to EA Sports. action so thick you can cut it with a knife. And here we go. The game's underway. Here's a chance. Sends it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And that's turned aside.
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves, one after another.
There he is. He's got a step. Here's the goal! What a goal!
I love his awareness on this breakaway. His head is up the entire way, and he's reading exactly what the goaltender is giving him. He sees some daylight, quick release shot, and he buries it.
Shakes off the coverage. Denies him in close.
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Comes up with the stop. Lugs the puck back into the neutral zone. Fires it on net. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. A pop stick handling in his own zone. Broken up at center. Here we go. Odd man rush here. The Nighthawks gain possession. Sends it over to a Pap. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by a Pap. Here's a pass in front. And that's stopped. Across the line. And the puck skips away after that move.
He's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
He's got a step. Stops that one.
Well, these are always high-tempo pace games. They are fast because the puck is swinging back and forth right now, trading chances at either end.
Late goings of this period. The Pylons lead it 1-0. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. And he comes up with it. And now he moves it quickly to a Pap. The Nighthawks carry it along the wall. Denied by Wagner.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it, and he made the save.
Shuts him down.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Surrey's got a hold of the puck now. Takes the feed up ahead. Sends the feed in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Scores as he taps it in on a second effort.
Well, I just love this play, James. I mean, you take the initial shot, but you follow it up, and you still have the eyes to find the puck and put it on your stick, and then bury your chance. That's a great play all the way around.
Surrey's doubled up on their lead here in the late stages of the first, and that's got to be a real backbreaker at the other end of the ice here.
Especially to make it a 2-goal deficit at the end of the first period, James. I mean, this carries all the momentum with you into the intermission. Just got to find a way to continue that pace, continue that energy to start the second.
The Pylons are holding down the lead here late in this first period. They have looked really good offensively so far. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Can hang on to the puck after taking a knock. And a great save.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Taken along the wall by a Pap. And that pass is redirected. Nice zone entry on the left side. Feed to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play.
There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
Sets the pass in front. Oh, what a chance, and he fanned on the puck. Surrey's on the attack. Slides it across. Scores! Break out the quad chair on the ski lift because that's 4 unanswered.
Well, it's incredible. You can tell that they are moving and shaking. They're getting the puck going north. They're transitioning so fast. And man, do they have their opponent on their heels.
The Pylons already lead it by a significant margin here late in this first period. Handles the pass at center. How did he stop that one? The Nighthawks move the puck in the defensive zone. And look at the hustle here as they wave off the icing, Cheryl.
Well, intangible, that is the word this coach is looking for. The aggressive ability to get on that puck and negate icing.
Lead pass ahead. He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, is showing off his skill set.
Surrey's been the better team here in this first period. More shots and more goals. Just a better all-around execution. Puck scooped up by Lee. Passes it over. Broken up with a stick. Moves it to Jackson. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. With the stop. Picked up along the boards by Lee. That's moved up ahead.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
What a steal in his own end. Along the half wall with the puck. And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. And he passes it up ahead to Jackson. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. The Nighthawks with time for one last rush. Across the line, down the left wall. Grabs possession of the puck. Wagner's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. And off the draw, they win possession. Here he comes, in on the breakaway. What a save. That's how you do it.
That's a great save by the goaltender. Really.
Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. Even I could have scored off that unbelievable feed, James. He's just able to corral that pass and put it in the back of the net.
Surrey's taken advantage of their opportunities offensively so far here in this first. More shots, more goals. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Lehman. And this was all over. What a great night for some puck. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. So glad you could join us. Let's go. Opening face-off is just seconds away. The Pylons are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Sends it out front. He scores! What a play! The Pylons have finally opened the scoring here in the first, and not a moment too soon.
This has been a bit of a defensive juggernaut, James. We've been waiting for a goal call all game long, and we finally get it. And what this does will give them some confidence heading into the intermission.
The Icebreakers have it now. Skates across the blue line. Chance in front. Scores! And as they say in street hockey, new game!
It is a new game, and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game. They've been chasing it. But now they tie it up, and you can certainly feel the energy created with that goal. Man, does he ever make it look easy?
The Icebreakers answer back in timely fashion here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they give up a goal early in the opening frame, not the way they would have wanted to start it, but if they can get out of this period and the score is tied, it is a win. Because when you're looking at the barrel of it...
Stoppage in play, and look at this, a penalty shot. Jackson's got the puck, and here he comes. Oh, and he locks it down on the penalty shot.
The one word for the goaltender on this one is poise. Just looks real quiet in the net and calm, and that tells me that he was confident in this one-on-one battle, and Record's going to show it right now because he's able to make that save.
Along the wing up the neutral zone. And that's a great heads-up. Scoops up the puck, and he's in on a breakaway. And makes the save. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Picking up some steam at center ice. And he loses his check with a spectacular move. Picks off the pass. Can't make the play, and the puck leaves the zone. With authority. Dishes it to Ford. Rips it from the blue line. And that ricochets off a twig in front. Unable to reach that one. There's the whistle icing the call.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Getting into the later stages of this period, we are all tied up in this one. Surrey's got possession here in their own end. Intercepted at center by Lee. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. On the attack along the boards. Scores! What a shot!
What is going on? 2 goals in a minute 10, James.
Cheryl, you stress consistently, keep your feet moving on the ice, and that pays off.
Well, they got the pedal to the metal right now. They're like a freight train. That's an excellent shot, and it does go in, James, but the goaltender trying to make the highlight reel save with his glove hand isn't able to corral it, and it goes in.
The Icebreakers take the lead after that last goal, and Cheryl, what do you wait for here now? Do you anticipate the counter punch, or do you look for the continued push attack?
You got to continue to push attack. There is way too much runway left in this game, James. You're in the first period. You got to find a way to continue to compete, continue to maintain the momentum, and put your opponent on their heels.
Here's a chance! What a shot!
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Surrey's got it against the boards. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. To the low slot! Takes himself free! Big time stop there!
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net. Ooh.
Grabs control of it at the point. Ford's got the puck. And loses possession after a solid hit. All alone! He scores! Breakaway in the back of the net!
Well, even as he was encroaching on the goaltender here, James, you knew that he had a ton of confidence, and he has got some resources. He's got a great skill set, and he buries it.
Series evened it up right before the end of the first period, so what becomes the message now in the locker room, Cheryl?
Well, you want to start the second the way you finished the first, right? And I think that's the pivotal thing is you want to make sure that you have urgency right from puck drop, and sometimes you don't want that break, James, because you're coming off of a shift, you score the goal, you want to keep it going.
The Icebreakers will play it from the defensive zone. Ford's got it now deep inside his own end. Jostled off the puck. Wagner's going to hang on for a whistle. Here in the later stages of this period, it's all tied up. Surrey's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Centering pass in front, and he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. Surrey's got a hold of it against the wall. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Shuts him down.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Icing is the call. We'll get a reset.
Wagner's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. And they'll start with possession.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with the tired group that they're playing against.
Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Grabs the puck. Sends a pass over. Driving right to the front. Picked up along the wall by Lee. Feeds the puck over to Ford. Here's a shot. And the goaltender makes an easy glove save. The Pylons win the defensive zone faceoff. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Jackson's lugging the puck. Takes it into the slot. And he elects to explore his options. Hard hit frees up the puck. Oh, what a save by Wagner.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so...
Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You've sensed an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net.
The Icebreakers have put themselves in the enviable position of playing with the lead, Cheryl.
You always rather be ahead, wouldn't you? It's the best place to be, but you want to extend that lead. You want to have an ability to play a little more comfortable, James. You got to stay aggressive, you got to manage the puck, and you got to look to attack the net.
And that'll close the book on this one as the final horn sounds. Well, this thing started with a whole lot of bangs, and then it kind of just turned into a chess match here.
Yeah, it really dried up in terms of the offense the last 40 minutes, and both teams just really shutting down in the neutral zone, not allowing a lot to go north and protecting the middle of the ice. Kind of dry game, my kind of style.